I'm here with Dan Balow, the publisher of EChristian, a digital online retail store for ebooks, audio, video, and also a print book and audiobook publisher based right downstairs from MAI in Chicago's suburbs. So Dan, we're so glad to have you here, and
my pleasure.
We'd like to learn from you more about digital publishing. The first question I just want to ask you is, why are you excited about digital publishing, and why should we be?
I think there's two reasons. First, that certain topics can be dealt with very pointedly and very specifically. Topics that might not have been even considered for books in the past, where the market was too small. Something very theological issue for pastors or something like that, for instance. The second reason is the fact that content can be made just the right size. You could have a book does not have to be 50,000 words, 40,000, 60,000 words. It can be 12,000 words. It can be the right size. It doesn't have to be padded to build up the bulk of the book. And so I think those two things, the right sizing of content and the fact that you can target very specific pointed needs, I think are two really good reasons that I'm very interested in, see what the future brings for digital.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. What advice would you offer to people like me who might be intimidated by digital publishing?
I think fear comes as a result of not really being aware of a particular subject. I'm most afraid of things that I'm not that familiar with, and so I think if a person would just take advantage of some of the email newsletters and other communication that's available out there for publishers, to make a concerted effort to just every day spend a couple of minutes every day just reading about some of the little things that go on in the industry, then I think you'd feel a lot better about the future, because you'd know that when you made decisions, they were based on real live things as opposed to fear.
That makes a lot of sense. So what do you think the future of digital publishing looks like from your vantage point?
Well, it won't be, the future won't be like the past. It'll be greatly different. It will be filled with a lot of technology and a lot of other things, depending on the country that you're in. There's a lot of technology that's being used in certain countries that's not in other countries. And so on a case-by-case basis, people need to learn what the situation is in their area of the world. But definitely the question is, how long will it take for the publishing to get to maybe 50% of the sales being digital, and how is that going to affect the way that publishers and their processes look at things? And so I think it'll be in the next 5 years that we'll see that. We're at about, in the U.S. right now, we're at about 20 to 25%, and it may be in just another couple of years we could be at 50% in the U.S. Different countries are different, but I think it'll be a dramatic change no matter where you are in the world.
Sure. That's exciting. Well, Dan, thank you so much for being with us. We're really looking forward to having you as a speaker at Lit World and learning more from you then.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.